Seahawks Today is sponsored by HexClad. Check out hexclad.com/chatsports for 10% off the best cookware around. We'll tell you more about their holiday deals coming up later on in today's show. Shane Waldron, the Seahawks offensive coordinator, his days are numbered if things continue with the way they're going right now. On today's show, I have my top 5 replacement candidates for Shane Waldron for the Seahawks to have a new offensive coordinator next season. We'll break those down coming up in just a matter of moments. Let's set the scene for you here for a second. The bottom line, I think, for Seattle in this next direction that they go, assuming they move on from Waldron here, Pete Carroll has to trust whoever the OC is to run their offense. What we've seen time and time again over the years, from one OC to the next, is that they've all been brought in to run basically the same offense under Pete Carroll, and that they don't really get to do what they want to do. They're forced to do what Pete wants to do, and you get the same results again and again and again. Whoever this next OC is, you need to start from scratch, start with a new system, let them do their thing, and trust them to do their job. That comes down to Pete Carroll first and foremost, so let's make that clear. Now, let's ask you this. I think that Shane Waldron is on his way out the door if things hold up right now. Do you agree with that? It's our pinned comment today. Weigh in, tell me what you think. Y for yes, N for no. Should the Seahawks fire Shane Waldron or not? Weigh in, tell me what you think. Number 1 on our replacement list, we find Eric Bieniemy, the current OC of the Washington Commanders, atop my list. And I got to tell you, Eric Bieniemy is not going to be the OC of the Washington Commanders next year. I can tell you that much right now, because Ron Rivera is going to be fired, and either Bieniemy is going to be a head coach somewhere or he's going to be an OC somewhere else. But Bieniemy has done an incredible job with that Washington offense. They're not losing because of the offense, and Sam Howell has developed way more than people anticipated because of Eric Bieniemy. On the flip side, think about what's going on in Kansas City right now. They badly miss Eric Bieniemy as the offensive coordinator for that Chiefs offense this year. And what you're seeing happening is that not only everybody talks about the second half production and all that, but just the lack of leadership in Kansas City right now. Eric Bieniemy is the adult in the room anywhere he goes. And that's what Kansas City is missing. They're missing the adult in the room in Eric Bieniemy to keep Patrick Mahomes and that offense in check. That's what they're missing. That's the type of presence Eric Bieniemy brings to a team, and I like it. This Seattle team, they could use that adult in the room leading the offense like Eric Bieniemy. Developing Sam Howell there, former OC, was a huge part of Patrick Mahomes' success, and not to mention he also helped bring in 2 Super Bowl titles to the Kansas City Chiefs organization as well. Eric Bieniemy, very good at his job. I'd love to see him work with the Seahawks offense next year. Who do you think should be the next offensive coordinator for the Seattle Seahawks? Eric Bieniemy is my first choice. I got more to get to in a moment. What do you guys think? Weigh in the comments section. Give me a name that comes to mind that you'd like to see be the next OC. Number 2 on our list is Kellen Moore, the current offensive coordinator for the Los Angeles Chargers. And much like Bieniemy, he's not going to be the OC of the Chargers next year, as his coach, Brandon Staley, is about to get fired, but don't think it has anything to do with the offense. Kellen Moore is doing a good job. The Chargers are a bad football team, but it isn't because of the lack of offense with the LA Chargers, with Justin Herbert, and what Kellen Moore is doing. They're ranked in the top 11 in about every offensive category in the NFL right now. So, pretty decent number, right? And he has experience with some pretty good quarterbacks. He did, I think, a great job helping Dak Prescott become the quarterback he is today, and what the offense did under Dak there. Justin Herbert has been very comfortable, and this is somebody that has played in the NFL, spent 6 seasons as an NFL quarterback. Also, on top of that, was a former quarterback at Boise State and helped lead that Boise State program to a Fiesta Bowl. Kellen Moore, I think, is a very good coach, and he's going to be a head coach someday. I would love to see him get a shot, and could be a potential good fit for Seattle if Bieniemy is not that guy. Are you ready to rock your holiday cooking game this season? Look no further Then Hexclad, the revolutionary cookware brand that's changing the way you cook during the most wonderful time of the year. Hexclad's innovative hybrid design combines the best of both worlds, giving you the ease of non-stick cookware, the durability of cast iron, and versatility of stainless steel. This means you can confidently crush your holiday feast without spending the rest of the week on dishes. And they make for fantastic gifts for the home chef in your life. To spread holiday cheer, Hexclad is giving our viewers 10% off your order with the exclusive link. Just go to hexclad.com/chatsports. Support our show and check them out at hexclad.com/chatsports. Hexclad's 6-piece set is the perfect starter bundle to enjoy the incredible versatility of their products. The set features 3 of the most popular pans with the accompanying lid that can handle all your pan cooking needs, whether it's eggs, burgers, steaks, or sauces. Your kitchen will never be the same. Hexclad truly checks every single box when it comes to picking your cookware. They are metal, utensil safe, dishwasher safe, and oven safe up to 500 degrees. They are non-stick, induction ready, and even have a stay cool handle so you can saute with ease. This holiday season, give yourself or a loved one a gift that will actually last forever and change your cooking game for life. For limited time only, our viewers get 10% off your order. Hexclad.com/chatsports. Support our show and check them out at hexclad.com/chatsports. Don't let your cookware hold you back this holiday season. Happy cooking. Happy holidays with Hexclad. And I'll show you some Hexclad products right now. As you can see, this thing on your screen right now, this looks great. And it's so easy to use. Mom is going to be very happy when you get her some Hexclad for the holiday season. Great Christmas gift. Check it out, Hexclad, proud partner of Seahawks today. Moving on now, let's continue with the list. Zac Robinson, quarterback coach for the Los Angeles Rams, a former Seahawk at that as well. Another guy from the McVay coaching tree. Anytime you're associated with Sean McVay, that certainly helps. Shane Waldron was, at one point, a McVay disciple as well. And I got to tell you, Zac Robinson, I know Zac personally. He came on my podcast several years ago. Great guy, former Oklahoma State quarterback. You know, we both have connections to the state, so I'll admit I'm a little biased towards Zac. Loved him when he was playing football over there for the Pokes and all that. He's always been big in the analytics. He worked for Pro Football Focus, doing the analytics research and all the film study and all that with PFF well before he was an NFL head coach. So he's got that background as well, which is very unique. And he's already won a Super Bowl on staff with the LA Rams, back that Super Bowl team a couple of years ago. So he's seen what it takes to get the job done as what that offense was doing just a couple of years ago and how well Stafford played. Zac Robinson, I think, is a future coaching star. He's just waiting for his opportunity to finally get the chance to be an offensive coordinator. Coming back to Seattle, where he played in 2010, I would love to see Zac make a comeback to Seattle. It'd be awesome to see. What's the biggest change the Seahawks offense needs to make next year? Is it OC? Is it quarterback? What do you think? Weigh in that comment section. Chime in what you'd like to see the Seahawks do differently in 2024. Number 4 on our list is Byron Leftwich, the former Tampa Bay Buccaneers offensive coordinator. Leftwich, I got to say, did a really good job with the Super Bowl run for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Tom Brady's first year there. But unlike Eric Bieniemy, here's the difference when you compare him to Leftwich, is that Leftwich is not the adult in the room. There was many times last year where Tom Brady took over and did the opposite of what Byron Leftwich wanted to do, and he couldn't wrangle in Tom Brady, and Tom Brady had a bad year. And granted, it's the GOAT, it's Tom Brady. It's going to be hard to kind of be able to tell Tom Brady what to do, but it did show a lack of leadership from Byron Leftwich, that he couldn't stand up to Tom and let that offense get out of control last year. It was a mess. You did win a Super Bowl, but things did not end well for Byron Leftwich, and right now he's without a job. It wasn't too long ago that he was considered a prime head coaching candidate after the 2021 season. in getting that Super Bowl and everything. Seemed like vibes were great for Byron Leftwich, but since then, it fell apart real fast. Maybe he just needs a fresh start. The other thing that concerns me with Leftwich, I like a lot of things about Leftwich, but there were times he got away from running the football. And wherever he goes, whether it's Seattle or somewhere else, Leftwich has to do a better job as a play caller of running the football more and running a more balanced offense. Last on the list. This is a bit of a reach, but I had to at least bring up the idea. Jon Gruden. We got groomers on today's show. The former Las Vegas Raiders head coach. Could he make a return to the National Football League? Well, he's already made said return, as he is currently a consultant for the New Orleans Saints. This one's a long shot. Gruden is an excellent offensive mind. Spider 2 wide banana is my favorite play of all time. But the thing that was the biggest flaw with Gruden, with the Las Vegas Raiders, of why that didn't work, beyond all the email stuff, was that Gruden isn't a great talent evaluator. Granted, that wouldn't be his primary job as an OC. That's up to the head coach and the GM for the most part. But he can call plays well and knows how to run a very good offense. That's all you're asking him to do. This is where it would make sense. And the resume of all the guys we're talking about today, it's not even close. Gruden's got the best resume. So I got to tell you, Gruden, I know it sounds crazy, but I could talk myself into this. Does Gruden want this job? I don't know. He's not getting a TV job. I'd sure love to see him calling football games again. But if not, if he's looking to get in, Seattle could be interesting. What do you guys think? Should the Seahawks consider Jon Gruden? I just laugh even at the idea, but I kind of talked myself into it a little bit. What do you think? HY for hell yes, HN for hell no. Let us know what you think in the comment section. We'll see you next time here on Seahawks Today.